You have any last words? He shakes his head no. Boom, throw the switch. What do you think happens? Nothing. Nothing. Guy's like, comrade, you throw a switch? He's like, yes, I throw a switch. He goes, hold on. Warden pulls out this old doctor and looks through, reads for like 20 minutes. Comes back, he says, you survive death penalty, you live another day. So he unstraps the whole thing, sends him on his way. Now in the USSR, back in communist Russia, back in the 80s, if you survive the death penalty, you go back to your regular life. They call it an act of God. So he goes back to being a train conductor. He's like, okay, I do this. I do this very well. It's my best job. So, week 1, pristine. He cuts his times down. He's delivering passengers. He's delivering freight. He is a fucking legend after his first week. Second week, what do you think happens? Same turn as the first week, cutting down times, crashes the train in the same spot. 2 trainloads of people die on the spot. Back in the prison, back on death row. The warden's like, you back here again, you survived. What happened? He goes, I get overconfident. I try to be best, but hey, you know what happened. He goes, I read paper. So he goes, what do you want for your last meal? He goes, comrade. Poo. It's like, huh? Poo banana. It's like, okay. Don't eat them so slow this time. He's like, I see what I do. So warden goes away, comes back, 2 bananas. Bam, bam. Eats the first banana just as slow as the first time. Slowly peels it, slowly chomps it. Second banana, same thing. Double the time it took the last meal. So the warden's getting all pissy now. He's like, he grabs him by the arm, brings him forcefully and slaps him down, straps him up. The family's crying again, throws the thing. What do you think happens? Absolutely nothing. The warden's starting to get pissed now. He's like, kind of floats the switch a couple times. Nothing happens. The prison guard has to kind of pull him away. He's like, yeah, you see, they watch, the state watch. You can't do that, you get arrested. So the warden's like, yeah. So he unstraps the guy. He goes, you go back to be conductor. You be best conductor ever. He goes, okay. So throws him back on the train. He's a train conductor. First week, best train conductor on the planet. Second week, fucking fantastic job. Third week, what do you think happens? 3 train loads of people perish. Guy's back in prison again. Back with the warden again. He's sitting on death row. Well, read his last rites. He looks at him. He goes, I know what you asked for your last meal. You not get 3 banana. He goes, why not? He goes, I don't know, but there's something in banana that save your life every time. If you want 3 banana, you tell me what in those 3 banana that stop you dying from the electric chair. He looks the warden fucking dead in the eye. He goes, it wasn't banana. I'm just a really bad conductor. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a good joke. That is a good joke. Oh, man. That's a good one. Yeah, I love it. You know what, Stone? I feel like I dragged that one out as long as I could this time. I feel like I extended that one even further than the last time I told it. Just a really bad conductor. That he is. No truer words have appreciated. No truer words have ever been said. I hope people rage quit the stream for that one. I deserve it. The joke is too long? It doesn't have to be. I dragged that one out a long fucking time. I think yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. And that's why that joke is so fucking good. Because the payoff just hurts a lot. So tell the nephew he can have broccoli or underwear for Christmas, but not both. Choose one. He chose Lego. You son of a bitch. The eye doctor one. Is that the other wet dog joke that I couldn't remember? There's one I can't remember. And I think you're right. It is an eye doctor joke. Man, I gotta look that up now. No, but I think you're right. What do you call a dog with no legs? I don't know. What do you call a dog with no legs? That's good. I like that one. All right, Chad, I'm going to ask you a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. I eat mop. I said, I eat mop. You eat your poo? That's disgusting. Ooh, this one looks like a good one. That's an... That's another... Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. I'm like reading this thing and it cut out halfway because it's the same joke. Okay, all right. That confused the shit out of me. All right, never mind. We're good. Everything's good. What do you call a deer with no eyes? A deer, no idea. Bongo, what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. That's right. What do you call a deer with no eyes, no legs, having sex? $58 games played, holy shit. That's not what you call it. I was reading something else. You got this, Bongo. I believe in you. Still no fucking eye, dude. That's right. Charles Manson released an album. Oh god. It's a cult classic. I like that. That's a good one. Alright. I don't know if I can say this on stream, so I'm not gonna. Oh god. I really wanna, but I feel like you could offend some people, so that's a good one. That's pretty good. What do you call fly with no wings? Best jokes always do. What do you call fly with no wings? I don't know. What do you call fly with no wings? A walk. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a Christmas cracker joke right there. What is that? What is a Christmas cracker joke? Oh, let me ask you guys in the southern hemisphere, do you guys have the Christmas pickle? That's why I ask the question. Because next you seem to get it, but I don't have any idea what that is. So do you guys have Christmas pickles? Wait, you don't... I was asking southern hemisphere, but really in the south you don't... Does anybody know what the Christmas pickle is? Or is that just a weird fucking thing? No arms, no legs, Matt. Okay. Well, apparently that's a northeastern thing. Christmas pickle, it's an ornament. It's a pickle. And you hide it in the tree somewhere. And then when the kids wake up in the morning, my kids, I have two, they both go in at the same time. And whoever finds a Christmas pickle first gets a special gift. It's like a little tchotchke or whatever. But you get a little extra gift. Okay, alright, you got it. So I'm not crazy. Christmas pickle. So now what Alright, so nobody knows what the fucking Christmas pickle is. It's edible. Alright, well, I am insane then, apparently. Xmas cracker. That doesn't help me. What is that? Is that like a almost like a 4th of July thing that you pull it and it food? You don't know what a tchotchke is? Okay. That I get. Does anybody else know what a tchotchke is? Bonbon is a cardboard thing that two people pull until it breaks. A small amount of gunpowder. Okay. Not that important. And a paper crown. That's fucking... A toy, a joke, and... I like that. That's fucking cool. A knick-knack, if you will. Yeah, that... Yeah, like a knick-knack, a like something that's not that important. Yeah, like a little tchotchke. Something that they're like, oh, that's cool, I got that. But nobody's gonna be jealous that you got the tchotchke. The knick-knack. Alright, cool. We are learning things tonight. This is an educational stream. A paddywhack. Ding dong. We're just spelling words in English. I assume it's Yish. Maybe. It's a knick-knack, Patty Black. Give the frog. No, it's just an ornament. We have a Christmas pickle ornament that we just hide in a tree. That's cool. Next, in Cyclone, I like the idea of Christmas crackers. I wonder if we can get them in the States. No. It's just there's actually Christmas pickle ornaments. Like it has like the hook and like all of that just hanging on your tree. It's just ours is like a chrome pickle. Pumpkin King, you can get Christmas crackers in Canada. Now we gotta see, can we get Christmas crackers in the States? So it comes from, I wonder if it comes like because oh, see, party supplies. So this is probably just, you can get them at Walmart. Yeah. So you can get them in the States, even at like a local retailer. We might have to start doing this because you guys, my friends from Australia and New Zealand, do the Christmas crackers. So now we've got to do it in the States. And now you guys have to do the Christmas pickle. They're even in Canada, eh? So one person. So it's kind of like the kids will love it, dude. I love it. So it's kind of like a wishbone, but like fun. Did they all have dad jokes in them? Hell yeah! All right, next year, Christmas crackers. The worst are the best. Everyone has to wear the crown too. Hell yeah. So I know you guys, no, so you guys have McDonald's and you call them Macca's, right? But do you have Burger King down your way too? Or is that called something different? I feel like it's called something different with you guys. I think it's just called, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so you do have Burger King. Do they have the crowns? Like the cardboard crowns? It's Hungry Jack's? Okay. So you might not have the crowns in Australia. Alright. So back in the day, my buddies and I, we used to have, speaking about wearing crowns, we used to have Madden tournaments. And now you guys probably don't know this because it's American football, but John Madden was an all-time legend for his terrible color man work in NFL games, the National Football League. So Madden would state the obvious as like fucking an epiphany. If and this is how we would talk, because he didn't have a starter, but like he would struggle to get shit out. So if the quarterback gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, that right there, that is a sack. And you're like, okay, well, good. But then John Madden had this color. He had an announcer called. His name was also John, right? Who was Madden? It was John Madden and John. No, it wasn't John, right? Pat Summerall. So it was John Madden and Pat Summerall, and these guys would announce the football games on Fox. I think it was on Fox for the longest time. So, in the States, there is football games by EA Sports instead of the rugby games. and they were John Madden football. And we used to have tournaments playing John Madden football between me and my friends in the late 80s and the late 90s and early 2000s. And we took a crown from Burger King, flipped it inside out, and my brother and I did all the artwork, and it was the Madden crown. And we had official Madden tournaments every year, and you would get your name on the crown, and it was like, it became legend in our neighborhood. So we'd have all the neighborhood bros come out and we'd play the Madden tournament. And if you got your name on the crown, you'd fucking wear the crown for the day and you'd boast and shit about it. But yeah, we had the Madden crown. And I think I might still have that in my basement somewhere. And you'd have your nickname on the crown. And the only nickname I remember was 2 bars. We had my buddy Sean, who loved the Steelers. He was from Rhode Island like us, so like most of our favorite team is the Patriots, but he liked the Steelers for some reason. And he'd always make I want to say it was a running back, but he'd give the running back the 2 bars that a kicker would usually get. So his nickname was Sean 2 Bars Clark, and he was named number 1 on the Madden crown. He won the first tournament, and I won the second one. And I always made, because we allowed you to have the default team for that year that we're playing the tournament, but you would be able to make a single player after you in whatever position you wanted. So if your team had like a deficit, you could make a player for your team at that position. I always made a fullback. I always picked a team with like a shitty fullback, and I would make myself the fullback, and I won year 2 with just my guy, like just barrel assing through shit. And before the Patriots got Gronk, if you're familiar with American football, Gronk was just a fullback with a brain full of rocks, but just like plowed through shit. Like he would just use his big size to put himself where he needed to be and just score immaculate fucking touchdowns. But anyways, I would have this Gronk-esque character before Gronk was a thing. And so I won tournament number 2, and then my brother won like every fucking tournament after that. But long story short, we had a Madden crown. So that's fun. With a brain full of rocks and a body also full of rocks. I totally watch the sports and know what you're talking about. So I used to love watching sports. Baseball, I used to love the Sox. Hockey, I love the Bruins. Football, I love the Pats. I was a goaltender in hockey, so I also watched other teams. And my favorite goaltender was this Canadian. Pumpkin King probably knows. Patty Waugh. My all-time favorite goaltender. So I was a Bruins fan and somehow a Canadiens fan, and then an Avalanche fan. And it's funny because my brother and I were big Bruins fans, and he hated that I liked the Canadiens. But then, so Patty Waugh got traded to the Colorado Avalanche, who was the Quebec Nordiques, who moved down to Colorado. They weren't the Jets, right? Yeah, they were the Nordiques. So they came down to Colorado and became the Avalanche. Patty Waugh was a goaltender, and my brother's all-time favorite player was a defenseman named Ray Bourque on the Bruins. Got traded to the Avalanche, and they won the cup that year. And my brother and I was so fucking pumped. From 10 feet away. So it's a lot less magic than you think. And I'm gonna fill you in on the magic after I use the restroom. I'll be right back. Going back, cream. It is the cream sodas. So the position kind of played itself. If you have a really good coach, you can learn a shit ton and almost have the position play itself. It's a lot about timing and when you make a particular style of save based on how the shot comes out. So the first thing you learn as a goaltender is angles, right? And if you've got a really good coach, they'll use a lot of rope if you're young. And what they'll do is they'll have the puck, they'll tie a long ass rope to the goal, right? One end on one side, one end on the other side, and then they'll use the puck within the rope and teach you angles with the puck. So the puck will be pulled back and make the rope taut, right? So you can kind of see based on where a player is on what angles you have to cover, and you'll kind of you learn to visualize that, right, as a goalie. And that'll be like if you're really into it and you really want to do it, the first year will kind of be angles, right? The second year will be form. And the Avs, yeah, I loved the Avs. It was Adam Foote, Peter Forsberg, Ray Bourque, Patty Waugh. That was such a good year. So yeah, you learn angles and then form. So a lot of the form, when they teach you how to skate, you have to do that on your own. that's you pick your position maybe a year or two after you learn how to skate. So a lot of it is if a shot is done to your offhand, right? The one that's not in the stick. And it's a slap shot. 9 times out of 10, you just kind of billow up and you move towards it, right? But if it's done with a quick wrist shot, there's always a move you've got to do. And it's going to be your right hand's going to kind of drop a little bit because I'm right-handed. So my stick was in the right, blocker was in the right, glove in the left, right? So the right hand dropped, the right side of your body kind of dropped a little bit. Your left leg would kick out, and the right glove, your glove would start at the knee and just kind of go up, right? And you do it as quick as you can. If you do that, 90% of the time, it will be in your glove by the time your glove kind of comes up towards you. 5% of the time, it'll get knocked out, right? From so in the Gold Glove, there is a massive fucking pad here. So it's almost like a catcher's mitt with a deep pocket here, and there's a massive fucking pad. So 5% of the time, it's going to hit off this pad and just kind of go back into play. Maybe like 3% of the time, it's going to knock off your glove and fly off right behind you. And the rest of the time, if you didn't have your timing right, it goes to the back of the net. But it's all about, if they're doing this, then you do this. And I think maybe that's why it worked for me, because I like the methodology to it. I like being methodical. Okay, if they're doing this, I'm doing this. That's it. Behind the net, you just wrap your right leg. If they're on the right side, you wrap your right leg onto the post, and you use your stick kind of further back. If they want to wrap around to the front, you drop to your knees and shuffle to the side that they're moving towards. So you've got a lot of the area covered, right? You get your arm up still, you still cover the 5-hole with your stick. You got the padding on the up there, and then if you need to, you can use your blocker to stop that shot. If you've got a pass across the way, you might not want to do that. You just kind of hug the post. So if you know there's a pass coming across the way and they're still wrapping around the side that you're locked onto the net with, you just kind of follow it with the glove and just kind of watch. And if they want to take the shot, you're already in position, but you know they're probably going to take that pass. So if you got the pass, then you just shift the whole body. You don't even drop. If you know they're going to try to wrap around and take the shot, that's when you drop down and shift with them. If they're wrapping around the back of that, you just hockey slide to the other side and wrap the other part of the body and work that same thing. A lot of it is just like putting yourself where you know they're gonna be, and that's really it. You learn specific body movements based on shot and position,